Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the 2022 St. Patrick's Day Parade. We're doing it again in person. Civil Air Patrol Sky Harbor Squadron 301 Color Guard celebrating 70 years of service back in 2015. By the way, formed in World War II. Thank you, one and all.
Up next, we have St. Patrick, 'tis himself. Joining us today is Patrick McMasters, portraying the beloved patron saint of Ireland. This has become a family affair with his Uncle Don and beloved father Tom, filling these shoes for us for several years. We are so sad to hear the news of Tom's passing this past October. Know what a wonderful man he was and how much joy he brought to the parade each year. We are thankful to you, Patrick, and the McMasters family for keeping the spirit of St. Patrick alive here in the Valley.
And the Phoenix Pipe Band. We love the sound of the bagpipes, plus flags for provinces and the 32 counties of Ireland, the 4 provinces, Munster, Leinster, Ulster, and Connacht. 32 counties in the Republic and Northern Ireland. Many of the people carrying these flags represent the countries where they were born, or their mom and dad, or their grandma and gramps. Anyway, check out the Irish community of Phoenix on Facebook and Instagram.
All right, up next we have the 2022 Grand Marshal. We have Tony McCormick, Mayor of Tullamore, Ireland Municipal District, all the way from Tullamore, Ireland. Joining McCormick today is a delegation from Tullamore, Mr. Owen O'Kelleher, Chief Fire Officer, Mr. Noel Mannion, firefighter, Mr. Liam Dunn, firefighter, Ms. Pauline McKenna, Principal of Sacred Heart School, and Ms. Orla Healy, Principal of Sacred Heart School.
Also, the Chandler Tullamore Sister Cities program. Welcome to the Mayor of Chandler, Kevin Hartke, and Chandler Chief of Police, Sean Duggan, and members of the Tullamore Sister City program. Now, ladies and gentlemen, here she is, your 2022 Arizona Colleen and Queen of this year's St. Patrick's Parade. Put your hands together for Lynn Cosgrove. 26-year-old from Arizona, and she was actually born in Tralee. How about that? County Kerry. She loves photography, travel, and rescuing animals. Executive Administrator of the ICC and the McClellan Library, which you can go see later today at the fair. Welcome, Lynn.
Up next, we have a very important lady. We have our 2021 Arizona Colleen, Kaylee Olney. Unfortunately, Kaylee didn't get a parade of her own, but we are so glad that she's out here today with us. Kaylee is a 19-year-old student at the University of Arizona, majoring in neuroscience and cognitive science, and is a part of the Honors College. She is a newly appointed Arizona ambassador, and she is our first Colleen to have also held the titles of Little Miss Shamrock and Arizona Irish Lass. And up next, we have another amazing woman. These two ladies have represented our community so amazingly over the past years with such dignity and grace. We have Callan Dalton Gist, the 2020 Arizona Colleen. She did preside as Master of Ceremonies over our virtual fair last year that you can still view on YouTube. Callan's 27 and a Tempe native. She works as a sales representative at State Farm and is working on a business degree. She volunteers at different organizations, including Feed My Starving Children and Copy Farms. She's also involved with Brevity Group and the Irish Cultural Center and was 2019 Friends of St. Patrick, Arizona Young Ambassador.
All right, let's put our hands together for the La Jolla Community Marching Band, the Fighting Lobo Marching Band, directed by Robin Flynn. Coming in from Avondale and sounding great.
Up next, we have our 2022 Irish Person of the Year, Julie Omar. Julie is a longtime Irish supporter and former editor of the Desert Shamrock. Please check out your program for Julie's full bio. We also have Glenda Walker. Hi, Glenda. It's not an Irish event if Glenda Walker is not in attendance. Longtime supporter of the Irish community, involved in many different Irish organizations, including the Friends of St. Patrick, Arizona chapter.
And here are the Friends of St. Patrick, Arizona and Young Ambassador Program promoting positive relationships between Arizona and Ireland. Through the education, cultural exchanges, and celebration, the Friends of St. Patrick, Arizona chapter will take forward and nurture St. Patrick's legacy in both America and Ireland.
All right, up next is an Irish dance school very close to my heart. That's because I get to dance with them as well. This is the Michael Patrick Gallagher School of Irish Dance, under the direction of two-time world champion and former lead dancer of Riverdance. Our studio is located at North Phoenix at 32nd Street and Greenway, and we have classes for children and adults of all ages. This year we're so proud to have 7 dancers from our school that have qualified for world championships of Irish dance, and we would like to wish them the very best of luck as they compete in Belfast next month. For more information on our school, please visit our website, mpgirishdance.com. We hope you enjoy the parade. Special shout out to my best friend Lindsay there as well.
Well, while we have a gap in the parade, we'll just mention this is Kelsey Kelleher, everybody, our former Arizona Colleen from just a few years back. And I'm your every year regular announcer, the Hooner, Ron Hoon from Fox 10. We are so glad to be back and having this parade. And thank you all for coming out, and especially for bringing the kids and grandkids. We got to show them what St. Patrick's Day is all about.
All right, up next, we have Vice Consul General, Consulate General of Ireland to Los Angeles, Barry Guigan. He is the Vice Consul General of Ireland in Los Angeles. As a part of the Department of Foreign Affairs, Barry and Consul General Marcella Smith and the team's goal is to connect the global Irish diaspora, especially those immigrants living abroad. The Los Angeles Consulate opened in 2019 and is now in charge of the southwestern United States and Hawaii. Barry is originally from County Meath and now resides in Los Angeles.
Up next, we have the president of the parade, Jeff Asplund. He has been working for the last 10 years in the marketing world, became the parade and fair committee president this last June, doing a great job. By the way, if you would like to get involved, and you know, everybody's Irish on St. Patrick's Day, this is a great, and you don't even have to be Irish, but if you'd like to participate, they have their planning meetings the second Tuesday of every month over at the Irish Cultural Center. Got the kids in there too, so great. Liz, Caden, Rory, all there today, and his mom, Mary. Also, let's hear it for Mary, too, and the kids. Oh, that's so great. And Liz, appreciate it.
All right, up next we have the Irish Cultural and Learning Foundation President, Leslie Thompson. Leslie is originally from County Dublin, Ireland. She joined the Intel team in 1993 and is the program manager for People Systems in the Internet of Things group. She loves singing and playing guitar and is passionate about her daughter's rodeo events.
And now, everybody, please welcome the Rose of the Irish Cultural Center, Buffy O'Neill. An account manager for Oak Tree Funding. Her Irish ancestry on her dad's side goes back 4 generations. She's an author, artist, former elementary school teacher, and she's honored to be the 2021 Rose of the ICC, joined by her daughter and son-in-law.
All right, next we have the 2022 Arizona Irish Lasses, Anastasia Thomas and Kate Ringer. Anastasia is a 16-year-old student at Ironwood High School. She's a singer and dancer, and in her spare time runs a business creating and selling homemade soaps and bath bombs. Kate is an 8th grader at St. Mary Basha in Chandler. She loves to perform, and her favorite musical is Hamilton. Kate was also a former Little Miss Shamrock title holder. And up next, we have the 2021 Arizona Irish Lass. Oh, she's down there. Actually, up next, we have the 2022 Little Miss Shamrocks, Savannah Adams and Siobhan King. Savannah is 7 years old and is a 2nd grader from Prescott. She enjoys musical theater and has been acting since the age of 3. Siobhan is 12 years old, 6th grader from Scottsdale. She's an Irish dancer, violinist, and loves to write. All right, up next, 2021 Arizona Irish Lass, Brett Arthur. Brett is a 16-year-old sophomore who loves theater and dance, and she is a part of the speech and debate team. All right, up next we have the 2021 Little Miss Shamrocks, Briar Branton and Layla Davis. Briar is a 7-year-old from Mesa, loves to color, play tennis, and hopes to be a veterinarian when she grows up. And Layla is 10 years old from Phoenix. She loves to cook and hopes to open her own restaurant one day. All right, 2020 Little Miss Shamrocks, Lila Morales and Josie Winneck. Lyra's a 7th grader in Gilbert and a champion Irish dancer. She plays volleyball and cello and speaks Mandarin. Her mom was born in Ireland and she wants to be a physical therapist. Josie is a 7th grader down in Tucson who loves to write, dance, do sports, and sing. She hopes to work in community policy when she grows up. And her Irish comes from her mom's side, from her grandpa. And her grandpa, John, was a founding member of the Phoenix St. Patrick's Day Parade.
All right, so here come our 2020 Arizona Colleen and Rose Irish Lass and Little Miss Shamrock participants for 2022, 21, and 20. All of these ladies participated in the selection process, so we're so excited to have them. By the way, 2020 Colleen and Rose Irish Lass and Little Miss Shamrock participants: Ashley Jackson, Chrissy Papo, Lindy Schubring, Megan Van Doben. Well done, ladies. Thanks for joining us.
Up next, we have the 2019 Arizona Rose, Kayla Gray, and 2019 Sydney Rose, Rebecca Mazza. These are the longest reigning roses in the Rose of Tralee International Competition. Kayla and Rebecca became friends in 2019, and their friendship has continued to grow.
Let's hear it now for the Glendale Pipe and Drums as they put on a performance for us. Take it away. Oh, those bagpipes, they sound so good. By the way, they're primarily an honor guard for the Glendale Police Department, and they grew quickly as an independent pipe and one of the largest in the Southwest. So under the direction of Major Ford Dudley, the band is a member of the Western United States Pipe Band Association. They have traveled to Scotland twice at Stirling Castle. Fantastic, looking and sounding good.
Oh my goodness, we have some very special guests coming up. We have the Desert Irish Wolfhound Association. They proudly present their members and their human companions. Of great size and commanding appearance, the Irish Wolfhound is remarkable in combined power and swiftness with keen sight. The largest and tallest of the galloping hounds, these gentle giants are the tallest of all dogs. Calm, courageous, and dignified, the Irish Wolfhound often creates a strong bond with their families. Only kings and nobility were allowed to own the great Irish Hound. They were used as war dogs and guard dogs of property and herds. They were named for their purpose. They were also used to hunt deer, elk, boar, and wolves. They did their job so well that wolves became extinct in Ireland in 1786. The Desert Irish Wolfhound Association is committed to improving the health and welfare of the Irish wolfhound throughout Arizona, encouraging responsible ownership through mentoring and education, and conducting Irish wolfhound-specific rescue and rehoming statewide. This year's entry is dedicated to the memory of Audrey Rajic, who passed away in 2017. Audrey was a founding member of the DIWA and active in the organization of this St. Patrick's Day Parade. Her devotion to the breed will inspire us forever. You are missed and cherished by us all. Aren't they beautiful? Oh. Up next, we have a horse of a different color. Joyce Clark riding her part Arabian mare, Penny Rose. Joyce has been with us since the first parade and has participated and won many awards in parades all around Arizona for many years. Don't worry, Penny Rose didn't eat too many Shamrocks. The color is non-toxic food coloring hairspray that washes out, and Penny Rose thinks she is getting a massage while she is getting her paint job. It is always a nice conversation on the trail the next day.
Now let's hear it for Frank Levy, a strong supporter of the Irish community. He and his late wife Eileen helped to get the Irish Cultural Center built. Thank you, Frank, past Grand Marshal, for your commitment to the Irish in Arizona. Love it. 39 years of service. Thank you, Frank, and 4 generations.
All right, up next we have the Cunningham Clan. The Cunningham Clan with Ed Cunningham at the wheel of his 1931 Model A have been participating in this parade since it began. The Celtic Flyers wagon now carries the 3rd generation of Ed Cunningham's family. It was led to the first parade in Phoenix in 1984. Participating in this parade is a truly Cunningham family tradition. Ed's father, James Cunningham, started the Irish Club here in Phoenix in 1948. It was called the Friendly Sons of St. Patrick. How cute.
Ladies and gentlemen, joining us today is none other than the sheriff himself, Paul Pinzone. Sheriff Pinzone brings 30 years of law enforcement experience and expertise and a number of interviews on Fox 10 over the years. What do you have there, Sheriff? What is this? Oh, look at this. We are being deputized just for the parade. So, Sheriff Paul Pinzone, thank you. By the way, 21 of his 30 years in the Phoenix Police Department, more recently as Sheriff of Maricopa County.
All right, up next we have the Arizona Law Enforcement Emerald Society. It's composed of a collection of police vehicles, law enforcement professionals, and their family members from all over the state, including Phoenix, Buckeye, Maricopa County Sheriff Office, DPS Tempe, Glendale, Salt River, Pima County Sheriff's Office, the Arizona Rangers, Scottsdale, Mothers Against Drunk Drivers, and law enforcement supporters. Membership is made up mostly of active and retired officers that have served their communities through thick and thin, led by a combined honor guard from across the valley, followed by children of the members who proudly display the banner of the organization.
And let's be sure to welcome the Firefighters Emerald Society, 1987. They've been around that long. The Cultural Center, Camp Courage, Firefighter Cancer Support. It's also great. By the way, Brian Tobin riding in one of those fire trucks. Thank you, Brian.
All right, a special thank you to our VIP car providers, Fabian Puglias and the Copper State Mustang Club, East Valley Mustang Club, Greg Lacrosse, John Aberton, the Arthur family, the Kellehers, including me, and Mike Hogan.
All All right, so by the way, the Emerald Society of Law Enforcement is a nationwide organization. The Arizona chapter dedicates its yearly activities to raising funds for the family of fallen and injured officers. Also, Assistant Chiefs of Phoenix Police, Sean Connolly, former president of the group, and for more information, their website is azemeraldsociety.org.
Look at this amazing collection. Oh my goodness, and we do have the firefighters on their way up now. Thank you everyone for your service, protecting and serving the Arizona community.
Running that siren, not gonna be outdone by the fire department behind you. Way to go, Buckeye Police. Love having you guys in here today. Hey, even the Camp Verde Marshal's office is here. And of course, Phoenix Police as well. All right, we want you to know that the Firefighter Emerald Society of Arizona was formed many, many years ago, and they do all kinds of fundraising efforts. Plus, Brian Tobin, the past Grand Marshal, is riding on one of these trucks, and we got other family members as well. We sure appreciate you guys and the great work you do. Also, a special thank you to our VIP car providers, Fabian Pugilesi and the Copper State Mustang Club and the East Valley Mustang Club, Greg Lacoste, John Aberton, the Arthur family, Art and Kelsey Keller, and Mike Hogan. All right, Kelsey, well, we got a minute. You want to tell any stories from your time serving, either your trip to Ireland or to New York?
Sure, I was the 2018 Arizona Colleen and Rose. I was able to go over to Ireland to compete in the Rose of Tralee International Festival in 2018, where I was one of the 32 televised finalists in the I was the Arizona Rose. In the Rose of Tralee International Festival, I made so many new friends. Shout out to all of the Roses and escorts who might be watching online right now. We had the most amazing year. We traveled all over. We went even to Germany for Christmas. We went to New York and walked in the St. Patrick's Day Parade in 2019. And now, as a former title holder, I get to do this fun job.
All right, we'll do the introductions for the band now because they're going to be performing for you as they get closer. The Tolleson Elementary School District Marching Band. How about that? These guys are marching with sound and precision well beyond their years, for sure. Under the direction of Efren Casillas, this band has marched in the parade several times, and there are some very dedicated musicians with very bright futures in front of them. Let's hear it for the Tolleson Elementary School District Marching Band. We'll see what they want to perform for us now.
I think we have some of the future famous musicians right here in our parade. All right, up next we have the Arizona Delorean Club. Hey, it's the Arizona Delorean Club. Most people don't know that these stainless steel beauties were built in Northern Ireland, made famous by the Back to the Future movies. These cars still look futuristic to this day. For more information, check out their website at www.az-d.org. Enjoy them for now before they get up to 88 miles per hour and flux into the future. Got any beer and banana peels? They are good fuel to generate 1.21 gigawatts.
Yeah, all we need is Marty McFly and Doc Brown to suddenly materialize here in the street. Hello, you guys. So great. You are very rarely anywhere in the world going to see this kind of a collection of DeLoreans. It's so great. They're here every year. And they got the doors up so they could be ready for takeoff. We're keeping the parade route very slow, though, so I don't think there's any danger of 1.21 gigawatts. All right, we have the Bracken School of Irish Dance. We love them. They're getting ready to perform for you right now. Thomas Bracken started teaching in the Phoenix area in 1995. 26 years of excellence in Irish dance in the East Valley. The Bracken School's been producing top-class dancers for years, and they've moved on to performing with Riverdance, Lord of the Dance, and others. The school caters to those who love to dance and those who like to perform locally all the way to world championships. Welcome aboard!
She got all on the table, Johnny Roddy
We have Tying the Knot, the Skinner, the Columber families, this fun-loving group. All these family members, they've been part of the parade for years, celebrating their daughters' and granddaughters' weddings. So happy St. Patrick's Day. By the way, also a 2021 Rose of the ICC on board, I think, right, Kelsey?
Yep, Rita right there.
Rita, yes indeed. Love it. Great entry, guys.
Looks like those leprechauns are doing all the heavy lifting. Oh, you look beautiful. We just got married. Also, you'll see a beautiful couple on the back of this parade float that just got married.
I think this is the first honeymoon entry we've ever had in the St. Patrick's Day Parade. That's pretty cool. All right, the Irish Network of Arizona is here. It's a business-to-business cultural social networking organization developing relationships for success, connecting members with Irish heritage or Irish interest, supporting Irish arts and education with lots of opportunities for business owners and representatives and sister networks across the country, joined by many members of the Irish in Phoenix community.
All right, up next, we have the Phoenix Irish Step Dancers. Established in 1991, Phoenix Irish Step Dancers are a performing troupe available for residencies, performances, and lessons. Classes are year-round and located at Footprints Dance Studio in downtown Phoenix. Today, we have the Irish Cultural Center's Academy of Celtic and Irish Studies, children's and adults classes with us. next, we have the Melanies and O'Neills. The Melanie and O'Neill family join us for another year of shenanigans and are proud to say that they've been keeping the Irish traditions of music and dance alive since they first started in 2000. While much has changed for the clan over that time, one thing remains the same, the spirited dancing demeanor of their special fairy. The Melanies and O'Neills invite you to dance along with him because who knows, maybe he'll share his lucky charms with you. From everyone on board St. Patty's Wagon, we wish you the happiest of holidays and continued luck in 2022.
How lucky are we to have the Celtic Steps Irish dancers here. They'll be coming right up to this big old intersection of 3rd Street and Palm Lane in just a moment. By the way, one of the largest Irish dance schools in the United States, Celtic Steps, has an international reputation for excellence, having won a lot of regional, national championships and placed first in the world in figure choreography. They're known for their technique, their style, creativity, expanded from Colorado into Arizona in 2016. We're so glad they're here, both Chandler and Tucson. By the way, hailing from Dublin, Christopher McGrory is the director and principal instructor. Also a world-renowned Irish traditional musician. He's known for his expertise in Irish dance and music. Want more info? ArizonaIrishDance.com. So if you've been saying to yourself, I got to get a better workout for my quads, that's the right way to go. Tell us your name. Liam. Let's hear it one more time for Liam and everybody in Celtic Steps, a crowd favorite for sure. A lot of Irish families in the valley. You know, I've heard the statistic that about a quarter of the people here in the valley are of Irish descent. And so we have a lot of families celebrating their Irish pride. The Burkes, the Kellys, the Maloney's, and the Coonies. Also part of the entry right here. I think the way you have the lucky leprechaun almost looks like he's been kidnapped, the way he's half in, half out of that vehicle. All right, we're glad you're here. We're so glad. Oh, the McKernans, yeah, we better mention them too, along with the Burkes, the Kellys, the Maloneys, and the Coonies. All right, let's put our hands together now for entry number 45, the Arizona Twirling Athletes. Yes, they're athletes, you bet. Wouldn't be a parade in the Southwest without them. They're joining us under the leadership of Becky Hewitt, who has coached a number of twirlers to national fame. They're decked out in their green scarves and Western hats, dancing and twirling, celebrating the return of this year's parade. We're so glad to be back after 2 years off. By the way, they're amazing 3-baton twirlers performing in front of their 30-foot-long float. Arizona's Western Desert theme carried out by the bouncing horse and a green rotating cactus of the 2022 Little Princess pageant. Thank you, one and all.
All right, up next, we have the Central Arizona Project. Your water, your future. Let's give them a cheer. And while we're at it, let's give a huge shout out to Experience Entertainment Setup. Experience Entertainment is your source for all things audio and video. Let's give them a clap of appreciation. If you need any lighting or sound systems, be sure to give these guys a call. Check them out at Ready to Experience, that's experience.com.
Talk about a great radio station, and we're sure glad they're here. K-Love, Air One, 105.5. Big supporters of the St. Patrick's Day Parade. Thanks for being here, you guys. Also, now here we go with Stepping Out Performing Arts in Litchfield Park. They're built on the belief every child is special and deserves to have a safe place to grow as a dancer and person in a positive environment where people treat you like family and believe in you no matter what. Here they come, Stepping Out, Performing Arts.
I need a picture with you. Hold on, I want y'all in there. All right, cheers, thank you.
Hey, thank you, Troop 3097 of the Girl Scouts out of Mesa, Arizona. One of the great cities in the West. 500,000 people, can't be wrong. I love living in Mesa, that's for sure. Thanks for being here, guys. We have Mary here. We love having, Mary puts so much effort in making this parade happen every year. And we want to mention the parade is dedicated to the memory and honor of her dad, John, as well as Tom McMasters and all those that we have lost over the last few years since our last parade. Now, John dedicated 37 years. He and I, a few years ago, Kelsey, this'll amaze you. We were discussing, well, when was the first year, John, that I emceed the parade for you? Because it was down on Washington Street, down by the Attorney General's office. You know, you had to kind of go by the AG's office. And we figured that was 1986 or 1987. So before you were born, I was still emceeing this parade. I'm so glad I got to share it with you. I know you want to speak a little bit about John, too.
Yes, we love and miss him dearly, and we want to thank Mary Winnick so much for continuing his legacy and making the St. Patrick's Day Parade the amazing event that it is.
Also, a great big thank you to a lot of our volunteers, Todd Hoffe, Mike Hogan, Mike Falvey, and Liz Asplund, and Danny and Michelle, and Elliot Winnick, and any and all who make this parade the success it is. Thanks to our sound crew from Experience Entertainment. And Kelsey, I would like to say thank you for spending this hour with me and with everybody who's been watching today and who's been enjoying the parade. We got this parade done in 1 hour. That's a good parade.
Pretty good parade.
Yeah.
And thank you so much to Ron Hoon. We have been sacrificing our time for this parade for the Irish community. We hope to see you next year on Saturday, March 11th, 2023. Thank you and have a safe and happy St. Patrick's Day.